The first exercise we'll begin with, week 1, Monday's lift, is the goblet squat. So you'll see with your reps and sets of 6, eventually as you progress, the reps will decrease. The obvious intention is for you to add weight. So right now, Brandon, who's going to help me, is using a 30. Next week, he would look to use a 35 or 40. So this is the goblet squat. Okay, some of you may be familiar with it. Brandon's going to set his feet up about shoulder width, slightly outside shoulder width apart. Toes are slightly pointed outward. Okay, he's begin holding the dumbbell upright. Okay, he's got his eyes forward, chest is up, back's flat, and now as he begins the movement, he's going to hip hinge, and he's going to extend at his hip and at his knee at the same rate. Go ahead and come up for me. Okay, now as he comes down, he's going to control it down, moving at the same rate. Okay, his knees stay in alignment. He's not collapsing in as he comes up. He's coming down into a good chest up, back is flat, eyes are forward, remaining in that posture. Okay, what I don't want to see is a lot of this coming down out of control, bouncing out of the bottom, and slinging up. Rather, he's under control, okay, gets to parallel, comes right up. Now we're going to see it from another angle. Again, this is the goblet squat. Next exercise we're going to go over is the inverted row. Brandon here, okay, is going to set himself up. He's going to use this barbell, okay? His feet are going to be hip width apart. He's going to set his hands 1 thumb length from the smooth portion of the barbell. Okay, he's going to set, wrap his thumbs, okay, and the objective is to pull himself to the bar. His hips are aligned. His body should be in a straight line, pulling himself right underneath his chest. Okay, go ahead and perform a repetition. Okay, so he comes up here, controls his body back down, comes up every time. Notice his elbows stay inside. Okay, he pulls himself right underneath the chest to the bar. Okay, his hips stay in alignment. I want him in a straight line from his knee all the way to his shoulder. Okay, and as this movement gets easier, we can progress by allowing him to elevate his feet on a bench. Okay, that'll rise the intensity of the exercise. Again, this is inverted row. Our next movement is the lunge iso hold. Okay, Brandon's going to begin with his right leg down. Okay, in this position, his hands are on his hips. He's going to go straight down into the hold. Okay, he's going to remain in this position. His chest is up, his eyes are forward, his front foot is flat. Okay, notice the straight line of extension from his knee all the way down to his heel. Okay, and his knee opposite is hovering the ground. He'll hold this for 20 seconds on week 1, then he'll switch legs. Our next movement is the push-up. Brandon's going to set his hands right underneath his shoulders. Okay, his core is tight as if I was going to punch him. Okay, I want him in a straight line all the way from his shoulders all the way down to his heels. Okay, he's flexing his glutes. Everything here is flat as a board. Okay, he's going to descend into the push-up, keeping his elbows inside. Okay, eyes at the ground, come up and extend, hold at the top. Okay, another variation, okay, if you're unable to perform a full push-up, is the knee variation. A lot of our girls are doing this. I'm completely fine with it, okay, and it's just the same principle, okay? Core's tight. I want your hands right underneath your shoulders. Palms are flat. We'll descend into the push-up. Elbows stay close to the body, and he's pushing straight up. Our next movement is the glute bridge, okay? So you'll begin this for your first week with just body weight. Okay, what we're looking at here, okay, as you can see Brandon's place, his back's flat to the ground, arms are out wide. I want his feet right in line with his hips. He's going to come up and squeeze for 2 seconds at the top. He's squeezing his glutes. His low back's engaged. Again, he's in a straight line all the way from his shoulders to his kneecap. Notice his feet stay flat. I don't want to see anybody roll up on your toes. Your feet should remain flat throughout the movement. Go ahead and go back down. So here's an example of a perfect repetition. He's going to come up, squeeze for a 2 count, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. He'll go back down. Now you'll see in the program, you'll eventually get to where I would like you to be able to put some weight on it. So he's going to put a dumbbell right here on his hips, add a little bit of resistance. He's going to again rise, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, control it back down. Next exercise you'll see is biceps. Okay, I want any variation of a biceps curls. So I'm going to demonstrate a couple for you. This is just a normal standard supine bicep curl. Okay, he's holding it out, just curling it back up. Okay, alternating arms. Okay, I can also see what are called hammer curls. Okay, that's where you turn the weight, curling it up. Again, you can do this at the same rate. You can do it with a bar, dumbbells here. As you see, any variation of this is perfectly fine. Brandon's going to set up next. This is the front plank position, okay? I want his elbows right underneath his shoulders, okay? Palms are flat on the ground in a perfectly straight line, okay? He's going to extend his body out, okay? He's going to remain in a straight line, okay? So his core's flexed, his legs are flexed. He's in a perfectly straight line all the way from his heels all the way to his shoulders. Okay, and he's going to hold this position, and you'll be able to progress with this each week. The important thing here is being able to stabilize, okay, and to prevent that low back from either sagging or rising. Go ahead and rise up for me. Or rising, okay? That's a lack of core strength. We want to keep you in a straight line, keep your eyes down, heads in line with your spine throughout the duration of the movement.